No, it was fun. I mean, honestly, our first year in Vegas, well, every year in Vegas, the 2.5 years I was there, we had probably 800 people at the practice, as you seen last time we were in Vegas, in that practice arena. So, no, it was good. There was a lot of people there. How many people, Ryan? 9,000?
I think about 6,500.
6,500, and I thought it was great. There was good atmosphere, and I think the players liked practicing with that, so I thought it was real good.
You get like chanting and let's go Rangers and the whole.
Yeah, no, like I said, it helps the practice, helps the flow going, and I think the guys enjoyed it. I don't want to do it every day, but I'm saying it was perfect for this situation and the setup, and now we got another team practice day tomorrow, so it worked well for that.
Just reaffirm that there's a lot of different fans that show up for practice.
Yeah, I mean, we know we got great fans in New York, so obviously for them, that many kids to come out there and a chance to see the team practice like that, I think is exceptional, and it was a job well done. I think the players enjoyed it, and I think the fans really enjoyed it.
And yet it's still a practice. You still have to get work done, right?
Yeah, we did our regular drills. I mean, and like I said, the good thing is we have another practice day tomorrow, so we get some stuff done that we wanted to do, and so we move on from there. It was a good 45, 50-minute practice.
So we see the jersey colors. We see that you made some line changes. Can you talk about?
Yeah, no, we'll see. I mean, a lot of changes, but we're just trying to get the best lineup available to us, what we think, and we changed some things up a little bit, and we'll see what it's like tomorrow. I mean, I'm assuming that's what the same is going to be tomorrow again, and we'll go from there. But just trying to balance everything out.
Was the biggest thing putting Panarin with Mika? Was the biggest thing breaking up Panarin and Trocheck? Was the biggest thing putting the kid line back together?
Yeah, no, all those things. But it wasn't about. We were disappointed the other night. We think we could have played better. And again, we played the best team in the league, and it was pretty even up. When we go back and watch it, it wasn't as bad as I thought. But again, we give them more than we should have got. And I'm just trying to make a little bit of balance and see where we go with it.
You optimistic at all about Gauthier in a couple days from now?
Yeah, I think he had a real good day today. So the trainers will text me this afternoon and see where he's at. But I think everybody looked really good as moving forward, and I'm sure everything's going to be a full practice again tomorrow, and then he'll probably be cleared. But I haven't heard that yet.
The record's obviously been good recently, but I guess the sense is you feel like there's more there. You're trying to unlock a little more.
Always trying to do that. That's what coaching is, and like I said, it's you guys putting pressure on me all the time with new line combinations and this and that. So I gotta be sharp.
With Kakko specifically, he's up at the top line. We see what he does. He works the boards. He holds the puck. Does he shoot enough for you?
None of them do.
None of them.
The only guy that shoots enough for me is Kreider.
Okay.
And that's honestly, I mean, I wish we'd shoot more, but they're good players. They make the right decisions a lot of times. Sometimes, like I said, again, coaches want more shots, but I think we put a lot of shots in the net, but we got to get more traffic at the net too. Combination. Last year we wouldn't shoot the puck. This year we're shooting it more, but not getting enough people there at the right time. But again, we've been pretty good lately. Overall, since December 1st, we've had a pretty good hockey team.
Is that the main thing with the offense, though, that you're trying to stress is more traffic?
Yeah, and when you watch games every night and you watch other teams and, you watch your own team, obviously, but the other night we scored one goal and there was a lot of traffic in front. Phil had a great screen on the guy. So get more people there, get more pucks there.
We didn't see it today. I don't know if you're thinking about changes or anything, but the power play, I think it's 1 for 19 recently. So what are you seeing there?
No, just stay with it, keep working with it, I mean, they're good players, they're talented players. I'm not saying there's going to be a change or not. We'll decide on that tomorrow, but they're good players, they're talented players. When it's going, it's real good, and it hasn't been going as good.
I mean, so are you thinking about, because it's been the same all year, are you thinking about changes there?
No, not really. I'm not saying tomorrow me and Mike Kelly and the other coach won't sit down and say, let's try Phil there, let's try Lappy there, let's try Capo there. I'm not saying that's not going to happen. We talk about a lot of different things all the time, but I don't like to give up on people, especially when I know how talented they are and how good they are when they're at the top of their game. So I just think it's a funk, and we'll get out of it.
Last thing, after the other night, maybe I don't know if we made too much of it or whatever, but we talked about Panarin after the game.
Mm-hmm.
Anything more on that? Has that been addressed? Is it something that you feel like you've had a conversation?
The defensive stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't just, but it's the line. I talked about the line.
Yeah.
Giving up too many chances. So it's not Brett or it's not Trocheck or it's not Kravy or whoever's there. It's the line. And we address it, obviously. That's what part of coaching is, again. Like, we talk about those things. We show them video. And, So, again, we split the lineup, not because of one game, it's because we think we could add a little bit more depth, and we think it's a little better this way, so we'll see how it works out.
Speaking of Panarin, I mean, Panarin and Fox going to the All-Star
Mhm.
game, can you just talk about what that
I think it's awesome for our organization. They're great players and, well deserving to be there, all three of them, and, that's what it's all about. I mean, it's a fun couple days down there, and they're with the best players in the world. All those guys are there, and they deserve to be there. They had great years for us and talented players. And again, a lot of players that aren't there deserve to be there too. So there's a lot of great players in our league, and you look there and you say, well, this guy could have been there instead of this guy. But it's not really what it is. It's one from every team, and that's the way you do it. And I think they'll have a great time, and they really enjoy it, and it's a great honor for them.
Is there anything you want your players to take from the Boston game?
No, we lost. Move forward. No, I thought, again, when I do my numbers, the chances were pretty close. I think we outchanced them, to be honest with you, and it was. But I still think we could have been better. We could have been better defensively and created a little more traffic at the net. But overall, we played a decent game.
Do you do those numbers manually yourself, or is that does someone track that for you?
What's that?
Wait, you said you did your numbers.
We do our numbers. Analytic guys do their numbers. We got it all. So
Do you personally sit down and track it?
me,
Yeah.
our video coaches do it.
Okay.
I'll watch it and correct it, make sure it's done right. So when we do scoring chances, all our coaches watch the scoring chances for and against, stuff like that. And then other people do it too, and a lot of times the numbers are pretty close. The numbers you guys get aren't always the same as what we get from when we do it. Sometimes I see when a goalie can catch it with his bare hand, that's not a scoring chance for me. It doesn't matter where it's at. So that's why some of the numbers are different sometimes. And they do it, they do it their way, we do it our way. And a lot of times they're pretty close. Best way to say it.
We always say the turnovers never look right to us. Do you track those?
I pay no attention to them when I see them on the sheet.
Yeah, they don't.
And ice time too sometimes. People do their jobs, but again, we do what we think is right, and I'm not going to trust somebody up there doing, And I'm not saying they don't do it right. I'm just saying I trust our guys with the way we do stuff.
Yeah, no, I'm saying that when I look at them
Yeah.
on the sheet, sometimes I'm like, it doesn't,
Yeah, it doesn't add up.
Yeah.
And like I said, they're watching every player in both teams, and they do a lot of that stuff. It's a tough job, but
Yeah.
I trust our people more than I'm going to trust that stuff.
So you do your own turnovers and everything like that too?
I don't.
Yeah, I know.
They do. We correct them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm trying to put lines together.